The western portion of Rutland County, like right here in Poultney, has some new mountain biking and hiking trails, thanks to Slate Valley Trail volunteers. Since the group's inception in 2015, a number of trails have been made, netting the group Vermont Mountain Biking Association's 2016 The Biggest Local Impact Award. We caught up with some of the group at a recent evening ride to learn more. Every Thursday night, local riders gather to hit the trails here in Poultney. The trails here exist because of volunteers with Slate Valley Trails.
About 4.5 miles have been built here. We've got about 3 miles over in Wells that we've built through a lot of volunteer hours, donations, and then professional trail builders too through those donations.
The trails created by the Slate Valley Trail Group are on private or town land. First step to create new trails is permission.
This is on private land, and the owners are avid mountain bikers, so that was easy. The one in Wells was with the town. The town had the foresight, I guess, to purchase some farmland. So they had about 170 acres of forest that they wanted to put hiking trails on. And they just weren't, it wasn't going anywhere. We kind of heard about it and approached them. And it's a slow process because people maybe don't understand mountain biking, but the trails are multi-use. So we snowshoe these trails. My wife is not a mountain biker. She hikes it when I bike it usually. So all these trails are fully accessible to anybody.
Bill acknowledges these trails wouldn't be in existence without the help from the Vermont Mountain Biking Association.
We wouldn't be in existence without Vermont Mountain Biking Association, VMBA. They're the statewide organization, and through them we have some structure, and we also learn from them in other chapters. And also a big thing is insurance. So when we go to landowners and whatnot, we are fully insured when we're working on a property. And when we're using the property and it's recreational use, it's just like snowmobiling. There's no liability. The state has done a really nice job of that. But when people are doing construction, it's good to have that kind of liability. So that's VMBA. We wouldn't be able to do what we're doing without somebody like that organization.
The Slate Valley Trail Group has been busy since its inception in the fall of 2015. Volunteer manpower and some professional trail building helped create the trails, which follow trail building standards to ensure their longevity.
There's standards that you build to. The big thing is, taking care of, obviously, the land and worrying about erosion. And the way you build these, you have to build them to shed water properly and not funnel water. So we're learning. We've taken some classes on it. We've had professional builders come to our site and work with us. And the biggest thing is when you're doing it yourself as volunteers, it's just labor. It's hard labor. Good way to lose weight, I found out. But it really is, it just brings the people together, and people that are part of our organization, come to these work days.
Bill says the growing trail system in Vermont is something the state should be proud of.
From here, we can go down to Dorset. There's some nice trails there and they're growing. It's starting to pop. I've been to Bennington. I hear they're doing some good things. Green Mountain up in Pittsfield has got some great trails. Middlebury, I've been up there, really nice. And you just keep going north. And I think it's bigger towards the Burlington, the northern area. So we're a little behind in it, but we're moving along pretty quick. We're happy. In 1 year we've got 8 or 10 miles now, a single track, and we still do dirt roads and mountain roads or class 4 and ATV trails.
You can join the Slate Valley Trail Riders on Thursday evenings. Check the group's Facebook page for information on where to meet and what time.